because they want their friends to see those exact same videos. They want their friends to see those exact same pictures. So when they're at school, they can talk about it. Imagine being 14 to 17, seeing something you think your friend would like, and then posting their name on it. It has your name on it, and it has their name on it. And I guarantee for some of them, there's going to be like, it's not stuff that I would post on my business account. We'll just put it that way. They're going to forget about it. Your students are going to forget that they commented on it. They're not going to delete the comment. But 10 years from now, if someone really wants to, they're going to search their name. They're going to search their handle, which is their screen name. And they can see every single thing that that person commented on through their social media history. So that picture, hold on one second. So that video that they commented on that they want their friend to see, that was like at spring break or had any of these other videos, that's going to pop up next to their name. And that's a scary thing, especially being like in middle school or high school. All of that time that you're spending on social media all day, you're interacting with different people, you're engaging with different things. And then your name's attached to all of it. Yeah.
How do people find out if they're under a different, how do you attach someone's name to these different?
So if someone creates a video and then I share it on my account, the other friends that want to see it, they're gonna tag it in the comment section. So that way the person, alright, so person A.
So say I say that I'm Santa Claus and I create a Facebook account saying I'm Santa Claus living in North Pole. That could be fine.
Okay.
I mean, I could do that.
Yeah.
And then I can have my secret life as Santa Claus.
Yep.
And then so when I go for a job and they're looking for Monica Ryan,
yeah.
Can they attach me to my Santa Claus account?
Depends if you're using the same computer that you're using your normal account. They can't right off the bat, but if they really want to, they can. So, and that's, I think, that's a great question. That's a little off. What I'm thinking is, think about a random person. They're posting videos of fighting, right? They're posting fight videos. They're posting pictures of people doing drugs. They're posting pictures of people like in unsavory situations. As a 14, 17-year-old, I think that's interesting. I think that's shocking, and I want my friend to see it. So on that video, I'm going to post a comment. And in that comment, I'm going to tag my other friend in there so he can see that same video. So that's what I'm saying. Like, if you like that video, it'll still be there 10 years from now. If you post your friend's name in there, your friend's name is going to be there, and yours is going to be there, connected to that unsavory piece of content. And that's something that we never have to worry about.
Even if you change your computer, which is you change your Mac ID and you change your IP, can they still tag?
I don't know, so that's getting way too because I'm a lawyer, I'm not an engineer. I could ask them that, and that's actually a really good question. But people can find things, you know, and
it's just going to get easier and easier.
yeah.
Well, you know, if you format your hard drives, you will change your Mac ID.
That's what you're talking about.
Yeah.
So one of the issues that we have in our household is like, I guess the generation, because we grew up not with all the social media stuff, so we know what life is like without it, and it's convenient having it, but with the children now, that's all that they know growing up with the world of social media, so it's really hard to explain to them how, you know, it's okay not to have these accounts, and it's, you can still communicate with your friends and still be in a world where you're social without actually having these, like, you know,
100%.
Snapchats and Instagrams and stuff. So,
Everybody's got a Walkman.
so I mean, in that sense, do you ever run into something like that where, you know, because that is a
There's a huge disconnect. So on Snapchat, there's this one thing called Snap Streaks. Has anyone heard of Snap Streak before? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you hear that same streak? Like what's your student saying?
They just like have to randomly click something back to keep the number of whatever.
that's a number?
Nice or whatever.
going. Like random picture, just of like the floor, and I'm like, what's that for?
So what a Snap Streak. So Snap Streaks baffle me. Like I have no idea why kids find value in Snap Streaks.
Like getting, like poking your friend, like, and they poke you back.
Exactly.
I don't
So-
understand it.
It's like a post.
Yeah.
I would say the poke thing more sense than a Snapchat.
My friend kept doing that to me. It's Spokane.
So what a snap streak is, what a snap streak is every time you message your like one individual on Snapchat, you get a tally of 1. And then they message you back, that's 2. You message them back again, that's 3. And a little icon shows next to that person's name how high that streak is going. So they get this little intrinsic value based on how high their snap streak is going.
The time frame?
It has to be every day. If you miss a day, it's gone. It starts over. So I was over at Palo High School last week, and that's a school of about 400 boys. And I was asking like, who has a snap streak? Everyone raised their hand. How many over 20 days? 40 days? I quickly started going by the hundreds because that's what they had to get to. There was about 5 kids who had over 700 a snap streak over 700.
700 continuous days.
700 continuous days.
So it's just once in a while.
Once. Yeah.
What do they get for that? Psychological.
They don't get paid by Snapchat.
When I hear about clicking for money, there's nobody's paying anybody.
Nobody is. And that's what I posed. I was like, how much are they paying you? And then it just went white. So here's the scary part about that. So those 5 kids who had snap streaks, like this is in front of the whole room too. I asked them how many different streaks they had going on. The minimum was 10. So imagine waking up every single day of your life. The first thing you do is take pictures of the floor to send 10 to 15 snaps to different people. Yeah, right?
I will be in the car driving, and then all of a sudden I'll see a flash off, and I'm like, what did I just take a picture of? It's like the floor, and I'm like, for what? It's like for my streaks, and I'm like, really?
What grade is your student in?
He's a freshman.
So he's hold on. Okay, so he's a freshman. How frequently is it, or how long has he been doing this for?
So he has a streak with like 3 of his friends.
Yeah.
And he's been doing it. I mean, he's like in, like 300. He's up there. I mean, there was one time where he was like, well, why don't we start a streak? And I said, okay, let's do it. And I was sending him like good pictures. This is what I'm doing at work. He would send me just like random stuff. And I'm like, what's that? He goes, no, Mom, it doesn't matter what you said. It's just streaks.
Yeah.
I don't want to do it anymore.
So if it doesn't matter what photo you're sharing,
It's
it means a lot, right? If you can send a picture of the floor and it still counts, but
They're definitely committed. Like the commitment
Oh, yeah.
is amazing.
700.
But I just can't.
So just think about it. So every day when they wake up, they're not thinking about school, they're not thinking about their homework, they're not thinking about packing their bag. They're thinking about these, I was going to say these dumb snap streaks, but yeah. So ask them about snap streaks. Ask them how many they have. Ask them how many friends they're in it with. Because the more that they have, I know some of these kids have 50, 60 going on at a time. That's a lot of time they're spending not focused on school.
Yeah.
And you know what? Exactly. And I don't know,
It's the next rush.
it is.
Yeah.
It's the next, gotta get it.
And what I found out is when you make 50 decisions before you get out of bed, it's hard for you to make the next decision. It's hard for you to get that motivation to do that one. An important decision.
Put your feet on the ground, go to the bathroom.
To go. Well, what do you think half of their snap streaks are pictures of, right? It's literally the floor. So, actually, we're talking about it already. So great. So Snapchat, snap streaks. That's going to be a big one. A big thing too is a lot of students still don't understand that what they post on Snapchat can be screenshotted and is saved by can be saved by apps. Now what a lot more kids are doing is they're taking, before they even open them, they're just taking someone else's phone or someone else's camera and recording everything just in case they see something cool. Just in case.
So like crabs, it's like betting on the count.
Yeah.
We're not doing enough chores a day.
Yeah.
Didn't iPhone just come out with that new update that you can record your screen? So now it's even easier for them to do that.
Absolutely.
They can go on there and just start recording their screen and go through everybody's Snapchat story. It's not private anymore.
And the the more I hear about that, the better I think that's gonna be, especially if kids understand that, because then they can really understand that nothing's private, and they can always be tracked back to. I don't know if there's, they don't understand that what happens on Snapchat doesn't go away. And so they're starting to be more of their true selves, which they're still trying to figure out. Just imagine when you were 13, 14, trying to figure things out. Y'all did some dumb stuff. I'm not gonna lie, I did some dumb stuff too, right? Imagine if all your friends had access to that because you wanted to show it to them, because you want to show that you're doing cool things. You want to show that you're a rebel. You want to show part of that personality. And that's how they think they should. Because that's what they see their favorite celebrities doing. That's what they see their favorite online influencers, those favorite online celebrities doing. They're trying to mimic the people they see. So we gotta be very cognizant of the people who we allow into their lives as mentors, as role models, and as good people. An app that when y'all go home you should ask your kids about is Sarah.
Yeah, what is that?
Have y'all heard of it before? So it started out as an anonymous feedback app in the Middle East. Because in the Middle Eastern cultures, yeah, anytime you're anonymous, it's never good, right? So it started out with this one middle manager who wanted to give feedback to their managers. And it's not, and apparently in the Middle East you can't give feedback like you can over here, or else you're gonna get fired. So, but yeah. So this person created an app that's completely anonymous where you can sign in, and then you have your own name attached to it, or you have your own handle. Other people, if they know your handle, they can give you anonymous tips, anonymous feedback, or leave any comment they want about you or your performance or anything like that.
Without you knowing who they are.
Without you knowing who you are, you're just getting the feedback. So it's a great idea, and it's a great idea.
In pure sense.
Yeah. But anonymity, since the beginning of time, has led to a lot of unsavory acts, right? I mean, even when we were in school, think about the people who had like the guys